What's up, guys? That Really Gross Guy here. We are back in Warframe to take a look at another Tenogen skin today. This is my quick look series where we jump in and take a look at one of the Tenogen skins that is currently available in game. And today we are going to be taking a look at another Valkyr skin. So yeah, pretty excited about that. This is kind of just one of my setups, my prime-esque Valkyr of Fury. I don't know, she's pretty cool, a berserker kind of prime design. But yeah, it's not too unique. It really isn't that unique. So we're gonna jump in and maybe try and check out a Tenogen skin. Maybe get a little inspiration for you guys if you're looking for some, inspiration when it comes to Tenogen or just Fashion Frame in general. You just have a little fun with the Fashion Frame. So we're here, we're gonna jump in and take a look today at the Valkyr Graxx skin. And all right, so we're sitting right in the prime color scheme, kind of sitting like this. Even if you were to go the white and yellows, this looks pretty awesome. So this is a skin by Faven, of course, the Graxx design, and I was always on the fence with this skin. It was like, I was a little bit torn on the helmet, and while there is, a little bit of the aesthetic I do like, and the body and stuff that I do like, I felt like I always had to get it in a good color scheme for me to pull the trigger and purchase this one. And today might be that inspiration I need to check it out. There's a couple that I know I've already kind of seen. I go, all right, I feel it. I feel it. So we'll jump in. For instance, this one was one that I saw previously, and yeah, this gets inspired me a little bit to maybe pick this up. But anyways, looking pretty cool. If the attachments and all that stuff off, it would probably, probably spotlight this skin a little bit better. But I have lots and lots of my Fashion Frame for us to get into and take a look at this skin. So we'll do that. We'll jump in. We have the B slot jumping over. We started off with this kind of color scheme, jumping over, see what happens when we transfer it. This is one of those ones where it's probably not going to transfer over and look beautiful every single time. This is one of those instances where I'm not really in love with it. Just completely wiping the red and matching it with the gray, I think would just put this skin from a 2 to a like an 8 or 9 in the terms of quality scale. So and I mean just Fashion Frame sense. The quality of the skin is there. Trust me. It's a Faven design. So here we go. So yeah, it's that one could use some work. Jumping in, taking the Graxx, something a little bit more down the Megan alley, a little bit more pastel-y vibrance. We got the pink, the teal. It is dark, that's kind of a dark teal that goes in with this texture back here, and then the pink. This is another one where pulling away maybe the pink completely off the frame and matching it to this armor in the back might really make this look a little bit more bare, but also not so crazy, and I'm more for that kind of bare, clean look rather than this crazy kind of look. So and then of course D slot, this is going to be what we return to and maybe do some randomizations, but this is the default color scheme for the frame, or for this Warframe. And this is where I originally saw the skin, and me personally, I was like, I don't know, I'm not really in love with that. But that's kind of changed the more I've played around with it. So yeah, again, maybe kind of swapping out that and matching the orange to the orange, or the dark brown to the orange instead, might make this a little bit more my taste. I don't know. I don't own the skin, so I can't really play around with it that much. All I can really do is kind of do what I'm showing you guys right now. Let's jump over, stick with the Valkyr Prime aesthetic, and let's see what happens when we take our emerald scheme and transfer it over. Okay. Yeah, this is a pull the teal off the chest kind of part and see what happens, see how it looks, because the busyness, the tiger stripe kind of look, kind of throws me off. I don't know, some people love it, so I'm not bashing it, not saying it's bad. It's just not my taste. So yeah, let's see what happens. B slot, something reds, probably gonna get something similar. Yeah, some red craziness. That doesn't look too bad. Once again, kind of on board. I would probably pull the red tiger stripe kind of look off, but Once again, it does look cool. It is inspiring me because I'm sitting here coming to the realization that with tweaks, I feel like I could fall in love with this skin. So that's why I wanted to spotlight it. I felt like there's some potential there, and maybe we will bump into a couple that are something that you guys love, something you guys are maybe if you already own the skin, it inspires you to play around with it and do something different. But there we go. Something once again a little bit different. I'd probably pull the tiger stripe look off. See what happens. Make it a little bit more bare. Pretty interesting. I don't know. It's like that clean stormtrooper kind of look. I think that kind of makes some things that much more. I don't know. Interesting is the fact that they're a little bit more plain. I don't know. Sounds kind of weird. Sounds the opposite, but this one's got potential. I don't even because it's not that vibrant in the tiger stripe kind of looks. I could see maybe even keeping it on this one. You can see up here on her chest, she has like almost like a paw print type design. I want to point out a few things the skin has instead of just oogling over whether the colors look good or not. But yeah, of course the Grenier aesthetic, the Valkyr aesthetic, of course, with like I don't know, it's just the berserkiness, the aggressive kind of look, cat-like look. But at the same time, it's got like the tubes and all that stuff, and makes it very Grenier-esque and very very cool. So. I like it. So let's keep on going. We'll go E-slot, jumping in something. Ooh, so going with that purple look. You know what? I don't hate it. Definitely kind of crazy and out there, but it is something that's almost stands out fashion frame wise, but doesn't look like absurd. I don't know. I could see this maybe being in the relays and kind of, passing by and going, all right, I could see what you've done with that. But it doesn't necessarily mean I would run this as like my main, fashion frame design myself. But I don't know. Maybe that inspires you. Maybe you want to jump down the avenue and go with some purples, playing around with the skin. Some possibility there. So let's jump over. We'll go do that. This one also really not that far off. Is this kind of reminds me of I think the default Graxx Volt skin, where it's like a tealish color with this light teal. I don't know, light green kind of look. But this cool metallic color, I'm actually pretty on board with. I think I could play around with this and make it just how I want it. But yeah, there's some potential there. Let's keep on going. Let's jump over to our other Valkyrs. We did these two. Let's see what goes on with the Gerseminis. Go through Graxx. There we go. This one stands out. A little bit tiger stripey and aggressive, but I don't hate it. The pink, I really like that pink energy color for some reason. Feel like it stands out pretty good. I don't know, that's not bad. Yeah, there we go. Let's move over to the B slot. Oh, the ketchup and mustard is probably not going to be too crazy. There we go. Halloween-esque. Maybe you want to run Halloween-esque. Not too far off from the default, I guess, but a little bit more Halloween-esque. Or it is a tiger. It's a real tiger. Tiger frame. Pretty cool. I don't know. Not for me necessarily, but ooh, let's see what happens here. Some teal. We already kind of saw some teal-esque going on stuff, but yeah, once again, a little bit abstract, a little bit more crazy. In fact, I like this metallic. Color over here. It's silvery with a tint of green in it, so it's neat. Pretty cool. Of course, textures, the textures of these, like this metals and all that stuff, very Grenier-esque. You got the little energy spots and pop-ups that are kind of Grenier. They're just Grenier. It's a Grenier aesthetic. It's the Graxx line by Faven, so kind of to be expected. Jumping in, getting into another one of my Valkyrs. We'll go and swap the skin. Go to the Graxx. Okay. A little bit more true to, I guess, the Grenier color scheme. It's got the orange energy color. It's got some green, but but the light grass-like green is definitely not that Grenier. But the other colors in here, this like almost brownish black is definitely one. The metallic color for the armor is definitely suits that Grenier look. I also have to point out the claws on the feet that are really really interesting. Of course, being the Furious cat frame, that stands out, and I love it. It really fits the cat-like Grenier aesthetic, and there's something that stands out, you know, which is why I've always been on the fence about it, because I've always loved the idea of the Grenier cat-like Valkyr. I just always saw it in the default color scheme and kind of dismissed it as not really something I was interested in, but you can see that I've kind of come around to it. This one, all in all, was not a not a good color scheme. Let's pass it by that one. This one, once again, I'm not really in love with that. But let's jump over and jump on the last Valkyr I have. See what happens when we check out the color scheme over here. Okay, that's not bad. This is almost like the Grenier have their aquatic, you know, like Grenier Lancer units. You know, when you go over to, was it Saturn? Saturn when you go, or is it Jupiter? Jupiter when you go underwater? I don't know. This gives me kind of the Grenier aquatic, you know, Lancer type vibes, and I think it looks really cool. I actually like this quite a bit. I even am okay with the tiger stripes because it stays aquatic. It almost looks like seaweed leaves in the water, except it's tinted so that it would be like blue on blue. You know what I mean? As though it had a cool like filter over it. You know what I mean? I like it. I like this quite a bit, actually. If I were to pick this up, this would probably be one of my color schemes. I won't lie. I like it. I like it quite a bit. So, all right, jumping over to the B slot, some more purple-esque kind of looks. And we'll go over here, hit that up. Okay. Yeah, it's not really for me, but maybe it's out there for somebody. I do like the back, though. Your back is what you stare at a lot when it comes to the Warframes, you know, in missions. So the little tube-like stuff, this is what you're going to see a lot of the time. It's definitely ornate enough, and it looks like proper armor, you know what I mean, in the back, like vertebrae support and type stuff. It looks like proper armor. In fact, it even looks like it has, you know, not just like spinal support, but it looks like a tube, as though it's like the main oxygen source, you know what I mean, for whatever's inside of a suit, you know what I mean? I don't know. Very, very cool. I like it. There's a lot here. There's a lot of fine details that make this skin, you know, that much more impressive, you know what I mean? Oh, you know what? This one with the stripes and everything, I'd really dig this. I would like to see it without the stripes, you know, and put this on just the gray on gray, but all these other colors that match with it make this look really cool. This would absolutely, with a little bit of tweaks maybe, even without the tweaks, this would absolutely make it onto my fashion frame list. I think it just looks really, really good. Sometimes plain is good, you know? It gives that, like I said, that plain kind of color scheme, kind of like Stormtroopers, where it's plain, but it makes it that much more interesting, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, clean look. I like it. I like it quite a bit. Let's jump back, and I think it was Valkyr. Go over to that. Nope. Probably have to buy one later for another Tenogen Spotlight, Tenogen Quick Look. So, anyways, let's go and just give some possible. That actually, that's not too bad. It's a little similar to the other stuff we have, but I kind of like the dark armored kind of look, matching with the teal. But, anyways, there's some potential there. Let's see what happens here. Okay, the blue ruined it. But other than that, without the blue and matching the armor, it probably would look pretty good. Yeah, there was some potential there. Let's see. Let's go through. Maybe drop a couple more. This one's probably still going to be a bit plain. Yeah, the green. I don't know. The green doesn't really do it for me. It does kind of give me Grenier vibes. You know, like you could see her running through Earth. You know, as a warrior of some kind. I could see it, but I don't know. It doesn't quite do it for me. And the blue doesn't really match, but. Like I said, it helps you, it inspires you to maybe tweak a color here or there and find something that you love. So, oh goodness, I think it was just a joke to kind of click on this one. What have I done? Shield your eyes. All right, so let's keep on going. Just get a couple more in here, just in case you didn't find anything of my personal aesthetic. And we stumble across something that you love. Maybe you're in love with this one. Maybe this does it for you, or you get a little inspiration and maybe try this out. there's some potential there. I think maybe pulling off the white and then matching the blue might do it a little bit better, but all right, let's keep on going. Go, like I said, just a few more. I want to find stuff, of course, that is different from what I've already kind of shown off. So some of these might just be too dark for us to take a look at. Yeah, I don't know. Someone might love that. I don't know. Let's keep going. And a little bit of purple, or purplish pinkish, purple and pink kind of. Yeah, not for me. Keep going. And sometimes these can be hit or miss, you know what I mean? Sometimes the colors don't transfer over as we expect them to. Sometimes they transfer over perfectly. And sometimes we just hit the randomize button 10 times and don't get anything, that has any potential. But, giving it a shot. Okay, let's see. Get another orange one. I'd like to try maybe another orange one out. Going. There's another teal one. We've already had a little bit of teal potential in the spotlights, or not the spotlight, but the quick look. Maybe if we do come across an edgy black and red kind of look, we'd try that one out. But so far, like I said, sometimes you hit this button several times and you get nothing with potential. Nah. It does take a little bit for it to kind of texturize, but there we go. Okay, come on, give me a couple of those colors that I was kind of asking for. That would be awesome. Try that. All right, I don't hate it. I feel like there's some potential there. It's not something that I might kind of set up as my designs, but I could see someone maybe in the relays kind of getting a little crazy and vibrant with it. It's almost like this was a base suit, that's Valkyr had, and then she donned it with its own like paint. You know what I mean? She just splattered the paint across it to make some interest on it. I think that's kind of cool design. This one's a bit above and beyond. Yeah, ooh, that got crazy real quick. Something a little dark. Let's just see. Yeah, a little too dark for my taste. Give me some edgy. I know this isn't edgy, but right. Don't want the video to get too long, so I'm trying to punch through. Here's some orangeness. It's just a little different from what we would expect out of the the default. Maybe you said, you know what, I want to have some orange in there. I want to do something with it. Maybe this kind of works. Maybe that kind of does it for you. Maybe you pull the gray out and just go all this orange color. I feel like that might be a little bit too much, but hey, I haven't seen it, so I couldn't tell you if it was good or bad. So, all right. I probably should have tried out that red and black, but I unfortunately passed by it. That's what we kind of saw one just like that before. Okay, because it doesn't transfer one for one. You know what I mean? When you look at the colors swap locations where you would expect them to go. But that has potential. I don't know. Anyways, that's gonna be it from me, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy the episode. Maybe you have Valkyr Graxx. If you do, you can jump into Discord if you would like, and you can kind of show off some of your Valkyr Graxx skins for maybe somebody to get some inspiration. You inspire me a little bit, because if I do pick up this skin, I've only stumbled across like 4 or 5 so far that I am interested in, like playing around with and maybe making part of my fashion frame. Maybe you guys show me something that just catches me off guard and I fall in love with, and I'd appreciate it, and I'm sure other people would as well in the fashion frame section of my fashion frame Captura type section of my Discord. So you can check the link down below if you would like. But that's gonna be it for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. The like button shows me that you did. If you would like to, click on that. But anyways, that's it for me. Thank you guys. I will see you guys again in the next episode. Blah.